Welcome to Gainesville, Florida, and the swamp, where, as they like to say here, only the Gators come out alive. This place is cranked up and ready for a big game today. And wow, do we have a fun one here ahead. A top 10 team walking into the snake pit of an environment just trying to get out alive. This will be fun. As we'll see the number 6 team in the country, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on the 13th ranked team in the land, the Florida Gators. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The Gators will kick it away and get this game going. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Ball handed to the running back, and they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
That's reeled in. It's more. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage. Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. He makes the grab. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big 3rd down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
The shotgun running play call. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
This offense picks up the first down. They tackle him at the 44.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get him to 3rd down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back at coming up with that conversion.
The Wolverines keep the football on the move. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He pulls in the catch. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
Boy, Chris, you watch a completion like that, and with the efficiency, it makes you kind of think back to all the quarterbacks and receivers that they've had who made it look this easy. Of course, you start with Tom Brady, but think of the year Brian Greasy had, 1997, that national championship year. Chad Henne going back to Elvis Burback and all the great receivers. So this is within their history, and it's good that they're leaning on it.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. They'll run it from the gun. Breaking tackles. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Quick throw to the right, caught. Touchdown, Michigan. Strong game by this quarterback.
Well, there's nothing more satisfying for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback that he can trust in these critical areas. Here you are, third and goal. What do? Put the ball in the hands of that quarterback. Whether he runs it in or throws it, you know he's going to make the right decision. Found the matchup, made the throw, and you get a touchdown to open the game.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. From the shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. The Gators come to the line in a hurry up. Dropping back. It's Lagway. The pass rush closing in. He's got a man down the middle. And it works. The first down to the 35. A new set of downs after that completion. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. No huddle now for the offense. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And they've got him, but there's also a flag on the play. See if the offense can overcome that holding penalty. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Trying to extend the play. Trying to create here on the move. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
A quick throw out left, complete. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Finds a man open on the right side downfield. And he goes down after a big chunk play, the kind of explosive play this offense has been looking for. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the 2nd period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. Finding space at the 20. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Gators. And now here comes the point after attempt. And the PAT is good. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? It's a quick grab.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
That completion makes it second and short. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and it's a fumble. Defense recovers the fumble. Big takeaway. Touchdown, Florida. The defense adds 6 points.
Oh, it's your worst nightmare if you're a quarterback. They bring the blitz. He doesn't recognize it. Ball goes on the ground. Defense does a great job of picking this thing up. That's exactly what they hope for. Catch the quarterback off guard. It works out, and it gets them a touchdown.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking for the wide out. And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
So second down after the incompletion. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Great start to the drive, but now back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver makes the catch. They stop him at the 49, but that'll be a first down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of...
And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. You just can't take the sack.
Bringing pressure. Pressure coming, and they've got him again.
Well, good job here getting into the backfield and coming up with this sack here by the defensive line from the Florida Gators. And, Chris, you think about Florida, you think about defensive linemen, you think about an incredible history and legacy that they've had over the years. Start with Javon Kearse, the freak, what he was able to do, and Kevin Carter, all the sacks he came up with. Dante Fowler, such speed off the edge. Even Derek Harvey, boy, he had an incredible year in 06 when the Gators won the national championship. And we're still seeing them dominate the line of scrimmage today.
They'll kick it away here. See if he can make something happen with the return. The returner is brought down. Gets it started on the next drive. And the Florida offense retakes the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. They pressure him and sack him to be tackled inside the 10.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
To the air, it's Lagway. He escapes the sack, and the pressure gets to him again.
Well, how about the push up front by the big fellas here? And when you can get pressure like this, that's what separates good defenses from great defenses. And you think back to the Michigan teams, when they've been exceptional, they've had defensive line play just like that.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Trying to use his legs to make the first down. Couldn't get there, and now it's a 4th down call. It's the 2-minute warning of this close, competitive first half. And the Gators will have to kick it away. And the fair catch, signal for and take it. offense is back on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down and inches to go. The Wolverines will look to convert here on fourth down. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. This offense picks up the first down. They tackle him at the 44.
Well, I know analytics are going to tell you to go for it on 4th and inches. It's just a little bit scarier doing it in your own territory. But listen, if you trust your offense and you trust the preparation you've had in these kind of short yardage situations, I say if they get another one of these, they go for that one too, because it clearly has worked out for them.
And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point, move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
Tackle made after a big gain. And the Wolverines line up on 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. Snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He's running out of time here. He's swarmed by the defense. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. He'll be brought down as time runs out here in the first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Wolverines will kick it deep to begin the second half. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job of the coverage team. Gators offense retakes the field. Important possession here to begin the 3rd quarter as they try to continue momentum from the first half and build on this lead. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain. The Gators will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Loss of 4. Brings up 2nd down.
After a first down loss, it's 2nd and long from their 25. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle.
That play was perfectly defended. You know, sometimes as an offense and offensive coordinator, you hit a wall, and it's time to mix some things up on what you show the defense.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And it's intercepted as he threw it into heavy traffic that time. It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
Stop right there at the line. No gain.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
They'll bring him down after just a short pickup. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. It's a quarterback keeper. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Boy, the options dried up quickly for the quarterback here. Very, very fortunate he was somehow able to get back to the line of scrimmage.
There's the handoff. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. So no field goal try here. Coach keeps the offense on the field to go for it on 4th down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looking for 6. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Number 87. In the end zone.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the 3rd quarter. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. He moves the ball out to the 15. The Gators hustle to the line to run the hurry up. To throw, it's Lagway. And it's complete downfield. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? Inside the 10. Touchdown, Gators. That puts them on top in the second half.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
And back through the extra point, the lead is 7, 21-14. Now they get set to kick it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackled on the play, but there is a flag down. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. It'll end up being a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play by this defense, and the only way they can score points without getting a turnover. That should give this team a spark.
Fair catch made near the 45. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Touchdown, Florida. Made the defense look slow that time. Now the try for the two-point conversion. And he makes the grab, a successful two-point try, and they bump the lead up even more. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 23, brought it out, tried to make a play, but good coverage that time. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. Remember, the last time out there, they surrendered a safety. They got to regroup from that right away. First down, looking to throw the football. Caught quickly. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Here comes the up-tempo offense. Here's that defense shifting again. They look to throw it here on second down. The pocket breaking down. Catch is made down the middle. They stop him at the 45, but that's good for a first down. The Wolverines will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
That's a nice completion here by this Michigan offense. And when Michigan is really clicking, you think about over the years, they've been efficient within that passing game, being able to throw the football to complement a very physical running game. Nice play.
Here's the second down play. Quarterback drops back. Here's a screen pass to the running back. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Going to try to use his legs here. Just runs through a man, a mismatch. It's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
This is just a great job of understanding situational awareness by this quarterback. Nobody's open downfield, so instead he decides to buy a little bit of time by scrambling, gets out of the pocket, and he gets to the sticks and just gets the first down.
Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the... There's a shot toward the end zone. Oh, that one's picked off. And a big takeaway by the defense on the final play of the quarter.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Florida 31.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And now the handoff. In the clear at the 25. Tackle made after a solid gain. Will spot the ball at the 31.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted.
Looking to make a big play downfield. And it's picked off. That was a risky pass attempt, and he paid the price. And they tackle him right there, but that's a turnover.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
Press coverage now from the secondary. Backed up at the one. He's going to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion. Gain moves the ball to the 38, another first down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Got him. He's sacked.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
And he lofts one deep over the middle. Catch made. It's a big play inside the 30. Explosive play, and the offense will set up now inside the 30-yard line. And the Wolverines come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He fires it. He pulls it in for a big gain. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan. That's another passing strike from his quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ball game.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And the two-point conversion is good, cutting the lead down to 9. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Florida 31, Michigan 22.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. Tackle at the 7-yard line. That's good coverage and a bad decision to bring it out. And the Florida offense retakes the field. This drive is important. Last one and an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. That's a design quarterback keeper. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. And the Gators will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Well, we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with...
Breaks clear, end zone ahead. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game.
Boy, just a great job by this quarterback of being able to put this ball up into the air to give his receiver a chance to time that up perfectly for a huge gain for the offense.
Handoff to the back. They'll keep the clock moving. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Looking to throw. It's leg way. And the freshman able to get home with the sack. But they bring the excellent outside linebacker off the edge, Kurt, for the sack that time.
Yeah, he's got great length and great speed. And a blitz like this, you just overwhelm the offensive line. They bring one more than they can handle up front. You can't account for everybody. The quarterback, all he could do.
Touchdown, Gators. This quarterback on fire today.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches the football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And he stopped short. The two-point try fails. They can't build on their lead here.
That keeps the score. Florida 37, Michigan 22.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back.
This one away.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Moore. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here.
And the Michigan offense will take over 1st and 10.
And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Receiver in motion now. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Snags the quick throw. Breaking free at the 35. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. That roughing the passer gives the offense a 1st down. Secondary up now, trying to jam his receivers. Running back has it on a screen now. And the tackle is made, not the big play that we're looking for, but a pretty solid game.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
And here comes a deep shot. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Wolverines. Coach makes the decision to go for a 2-point conversion. quarterback looking to make a play through the air. The ball is picked off. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And he fields it inside the 15. Brought down at the 29. That's where we'll start the drive. And the Gators offense retakes the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession. Right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. And he cannot escape the defense with a sack. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So from the 21-yard line, it's now 2nd and long. He hands it to the back. That gain moves the ball out near the 25. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Looking to pass. It's Lagway. Makes a quick grab. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Inside the 10. Touchdown for him. Still no answer for this offense.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
And he's got it. So the 2-point try is successful, and they build the lead even further. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Bringing it out. It's Moore. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. This has been a rough game for these guys. Not much left to do but play for pride. He's moving out of the pocket. He's going to take off. On the move, trying to scramble for the first down. Comes up short.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Final minutes here. They'll throw it deep downfield. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Pressure is coming. Running back grabs it on the screen. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Boy, just a great job here by this defense, sniffing out the screen. They were not fooled at all. He caught that ball. He had nowhere to go, and it's a loss of yardage.
That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. Can he take it all the way? Out past the 30. The 10. Touchdown, Gators. Wow, what a play, a defensive score. With a takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kurt.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to show it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. They need a miracle. A couple of them here in the last couple minutes. Down big. And there's a deep throw with the clock winding down. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on 1st down.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you
cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a big margin.
And he lobs it deep down the middle. One last pass attempt falls incomplete, and that will wrap up this game. Well, frankly, Kirk, we hope for games that are a little bit more suspenseful. This one got out of hand early, ended up being a rout.
That's putting it nicely, Chris, right? This was a complete blowout. A solid performance in all areas by this team. Their coaches should be proud of how they looked out there today.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.